So hello, very good morning to all. Yeah, I hope my voice is audible to all of you. Hmm? Chalo. So very good morning. And in today class, basically, we are going to do some numerical of the first chapter, that is some basic concept of chemistry, or we say more concept, right? So in this particular class, we are going to solve numerical related to mains examination or some question of advance and some question of NEET as well, right? So this is going to be a very interesting session, totally problem solving session, right? In which we are going to do only a problem of the mole concept. Whatever we studied so far on the basis of these topic, we are going to solve the numerical. Okay? Chalo. So if you face any doubt, beta, you can ask me. I'll explain each and everything to you. Chalo. So as you can see that mole concept problem solving session for today. So this is the homework question I will provided you. So I hope all of you solve this question. क्या किसने solve किया था ये किससे solve हो गया था किसी ने try किया था क्या solve करने का जो मैंने homework question दिया था आप लोगों को चलो तो एक बार मैं फटाफट से सॉल्यूशन बता देता हूँ जिसने भी सॉल्व किया होगा जस्ट क्रॉस चेक कर लेना एक बार राइट सो अ सॉल्यूशन ऑफ शुगर इज ऑब्टेन्ड by mixing 200 gram of its 25% solution and 500 gram of its 40% solution both by mass, right? Now the mass percentage of the resulting sugar solution is, so you have to find the mass percentage of resulting sugar solution. So we have a two case in this, right? तो कौन से दो केस है यहाँ पे फटाफट देखो. The first case, a solution of sugar is obtained by mixing 200 gram of its 25% solution. So 25% solution means what? 25% solution of 200 gram means what, beta? That is 25%, right? This word is very important. So in the 25% sugar solution, the amount of sugar is 25% of 200 gram. That is 25% of 200 gram, right? 25% of 200 gram, which is equal to how much? Can anyone tell me? 25 gram of 200%, 200 gram कैसे निकालोगे? ऐसे निकालोगे ना 200 into 25 divided by 100. So ये कट गया तो 50 into 2 कितना हो गया 50 ग्राम. सॉरी 2 into 25 कितना हो गया 50 ग्राम. तो 25% ऑफ 200 ग्राम कितना निकल के आ गया बेटा हम लोगों का. तो ये निकल के आ गया हम लोगों का बिल्कुल सही. दैट इज 50 ग्राम, राइट? चलो and 500 gram of 40%. So 40% of 500 gram. So 40% of 500 gram कितना हो गया बेटा जल्दी बताओ. That is 500 multiply by 40 and divide by 100. So we can say that 5 for the 20. That is 200 gram. So it comes out to be 200 gram. Now if you mix this, so mixture, because you have to calculate according to this question, you have to calculate the mass percentage of the resulting sugar solution, right? Resulting sugar solution. So mixture का कितना हो जाएगा हम सबको पता है. That is 50 gram from the first solution and 200 gram from the second solution. So total we have 250 gram. Now, how will you find the mass percentage? So we know the formula for calculating the mass percentage. So mass percentage, right? So we can calculate mass percentage by using the formula, that is mass of the solution, or say mass of the solute, sorry, mass of the solute divided by total mass of the solution. Total mass of solution multiply by 100. So here mass of the solute is combining mass 250. What is the total mass of the solution? So we know that 500 gram and 200 gram, that is 700. Total mass is 700. Multiply by 100. 20 cancel out each other. So it comes at 250 divided by 7. So we can say that around 35.71%. So this is the correct answer. So I hope you'll get this, right? What is the correct answer for this question? फटाफट बताओ जल्दी से चेक करो एक बार. ठीक है, सो दिस इज हाउ यू कैन एक्चुअली फाइंड। समझ आया क्या सबको? फटाफट बताओ, एक्सप्लेन दिस। एवरीवन गॉट इट? एनीवन हैविंग एनी काइंड ऑफ डाउट टिल यू कैन आस्क। और सबको समझ आ गया? यस, आई एम वेटिंग फॉर योर कंफर्मेशन। फटाफट जल्दी से बताओ। एवरीवन गॉट इट? So this is a very important question और ये आया भी था, that is JEE Main 2023, right? So this question is very interesting and it's a very simple question as well, right? Just यहाँ पे tricky part क्या था थोड़ा, that is mass of the solid को कैसे निकालना है। So थोड़ा सा maths use हो गया इसमें, that is 25% of 200 gram and the 40% of the 500 gram. The rest all questions are totally chemistry based question and it's a very simple question, right? चलो move to the next question. फटाफट। So the next question is, yes, that is the density, right? That is the density of 3m solution of NaCl solution, that is 3 molar solution of NaCl solution, right? So the density of 3 molar solution of NaCl is 1 gram per milliliter, and molality of the solution is you have to find, right? You have to find the molality. So molarity is given and you need to find the molarity of the solution. So it's a very good question and it is totally based upon how will you convert molarity into molality, right? So we have a two ways. Either we are using the direct formula. So we have a direct formula also, and by using basic concept. So we have a two way to solve this question. So first of all, मैं इसको समझाता हूँ बेसिक तरीके से कैसे करोगे, एंड नेक्स्ट अगर आपको फॉर्मूला याद है तो सीधा फॉर्मूला में पुट करके भी फाइंड आउट कर सकते हो। ठीक है, तो चलो फटाफट देखते हैं एक बार। That is how will you find this, right? देखो, first of all, we know that density of the 3 molar solution, right? So density is given. So कितना है density? So density, 3 molar solution of density is given, like density is 1 gram, right? Just give me a 30 seconds. I just charger लगा लूं, उसके बाद से start करते हैं, ठीक है? Just give me 30 seconds. Right? So density is given, that is 1 gram per milliliter, right? So density is given, that is 1 gram per milliliter, and molarity is also given. So molarity. So what is the molarity? So molarity is equal to 3m. Okay? Now you have to calculate the molality. Molality, that is small m, right? So you have to calculate the molality, that is small m. Clear? So we know that, what do you mean by the 3 molar? 3 molar means, 3 molar का मतलब क्या है? तो 3 molar का मतलब है कि 3 moles of NaCl in 1000 ml of solution. देखो, तो ये 3m लिखे, कोई 2m लिखे, कोई 1m लिखे, इन सबका मीनिंग है। So what do you mean by the 3m? 3m का मतलब है 3 moles of NaCl are dissolved in 1000 ml of the solution. यहाँ से साफ से पता लग गया कि कितने नंबर ऑफ मोल्स है इसके, तो पता लगा कि 3 मोल्स है। उसके बाद से हमें क्या पता लगा कि ओके 3 मोल्स NaCl है, कितने में है? दैट इज 1000 ml ऑफ द सॉल्यूशन में। अब हमारा काम आसान हो जाएगा, बिकॉज फॉर द मोलैलिटी व्हाट वी नीड, For molality we need number of moles. ठीक है, we need number of moles divided by per kilogram of solvent, right? That is per kilogram of solvent. Kilogram of solvent. So this is what we need for calculating molality. This is the formula of molality. So number of moles we have, like a 3 mole we have. But how will you calculate the solvent, right? Mass of the solvent in kilogram. How will you calculate? So by using the formula of density, right? Because density is equal to mass of the solution, divided by volume of the solution. Volume of solution. So we know that mass of the volume. How will you calculate mass of the solution? So we'll calculate mass of the solution by multiplying density with the volume of the solution, right? Volume of solution. ठीक है? We know density. Density कितना है? Density is given, that is 1.0 gram per milliliter. And volume is also given, that is 1000 ml. यहाँ पता लगा था ना 3m से. 3m moles of NaCl means 3 mole in 1000 ml of the solution. So from here we can easily calculate its value comes out to be 1000 gram. So this is the mass of the solution, that is 1000 gram. ठीक है, तो ये तो mass निकल गया. तो क्या हम यहाँ पुट कर दें? नहीं, here we require mass of the solvent, not mass of the solution. Here what we calculated mass of the solution. Then how will you calculate mass of the solvent? Can anyone tell me? We all know that mass of solvent plus mass of solute is equal to mass of solution. We all know this formula. Mass of solvent plus mass of solute is equal to mass of the solution. So from here we can calculate the mass of solvent. So mass of solvent comes out to be mass of the solution minus mass of the solute. So what is the mass of the solution here? That is 1000 grams. What is the mass of solute? Can anyone tell me mass of the solute? We know the number of mole. So number of mole is equal to mass divided by the molecular mass. So we can calculate mass by using number of mole into molecular mass. So number of mole we have 3 and molecular mass of NaCl. We all know that molecular mass of NaCl is what? That is 23 and 35.5, right? So this will comes out to be, that is 5 and 5 and 3, 8 and 3 and 2, 5, 58.5. So this is 58.5. So just multiply this. Just multiply 58.5 into 3. कितना आएगा? फटाफट बताओ. 58.5 multiply by 3. So we get 175.5. कितना आ गया? 175.5. So this is 175.5. So this is the mass of the solute we have, right? Now just subtract this value, that is 175.5. So 1000 में से 175.5 गया, कितना बचा? जल्दी बताओ. That is 1000 minus 175.5. So ये आ गया 824.5. So ये आ गया है आपका mass of the solvent. तो हो गया. Number of mole we know, that is 3, and mass of the solvent in kilogram. So basically in kilogram we divide by 1000. So अगर 1000 से divide कर दिया तो कितना आ गया? ये आ गया 0.8245. ठीक है, 1000 से divide किया, mass जो ग्राम में निकला है ना 824.5, उसी को 1000 से divide किया. So on solving, what you will get? That is 0.8245. So you'll get 3.63. ठीक है, so कितना आ गया? 3.63. So this is the molality. Clear है? So this is the molality of the solution, that is 3.63. Now यहाँ पे एक important factor है, that is 10 raised to the power minus 2. अब इसका मतलब क्या है? 3.63 10 raised to the power minus 2. इसका मतलब ये हो गया कि इसको मैं ऐसे लिख सकता हूँ क्या? 363 into 10 raised to the power minus 2 लिख सकते हैं, राइट? तो ये 10 raised to the power minus 2 में पूछा है, तो यार आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? 363. ठीक है, that is 363 into 10 raised to the power minus 2. So this is how we actually calculate the value of the molarity. जल्दी से बताओ, किसी को समझ नहीं आया हो तो ये फटाफट. Anyone? Everyone got this? Got this question? Got it? Or having any kind of doubt, you can ask फटाफट. ठीक है? चलो. Now, the next question, this is also very, very important question. That is on the complete combustion. So this question is from the combustion part, right? That is on the complete combustion of 0.492 gram of an organic compound give 0.792 gram of CO2. Now, what is the percentage of carbon in this organic compound? So you need to calculate the percentage of carbon in this given compound, right? So how will you calculate basically? So we know that on the complete combustion of an organic compound, let us assume any organic compound, right? So let us assume any organic compound, for example, CX and HY. When they undergo complete oxidation, right, in presence of oxygen, they will give, right, they will give CO2 and H2O. So they will give CO2 and H2O only, right? Always remember. So they are asking what is the percentage of carbon in the organic compound. So on the complete combustion, 0.492 gram of organic compound. So इसका mass दे रखा है, that is 0.492 gram of organic compound. Give 0.792 gram of CO2. So CO2 कितना दे रहा है? 0.792 gram of the CO2. You have to calculate the percentage of carbon in the organic compound. So percentage of carbon in the organic compound you need to calculate. So फटाफट पहले तो हम ये देखते हैं CO2 तो दे रखा है, so we can say that weight of carbon in 0.792 gram of CO2, right? That is weight of carbon in 0.792 gram of CO2. So कैसे calculate होगा ये? Actually, we can calculate by using the formula. We know the molecular mass of carbon is 12 and the molecular mass of carbon is 12 and the total molecular mass of CO2 is 44 gram. Multiply by 0.792. Multiply by 0.792. So on solving, we'll get 0.216. So this is the weight of carbon in 0.792 gram of the CO2. Now, how will you calculate the percentage? So percentage of carbon in compound. So percentage of carbon in compound is equal to weight of carbon divided by the total mass of an organic compound, that is 0.492, multiply by 100. So on solving, you'll get, this will cancel. So this will come around 43.90%, right? So the correct answer is 44, right? So we can write as 44 because they're asking you have to calculate to the nearest integer. ठीक है? So nearest integer कितना आ गया? That is equal to 44. Done? Now, the next question is the number of units which are used to express the concentration. So फटाफट बता दो, ये बहुत सिंपल क्वेश्चन है तो फटाफट सब बता सकते हैं. That is the number of unit used to calculate the concentration of the solution from the following. कि कौन कौन से में हम लोग यूज करते हैं concentration निकालने के लिए, right? So we use mass percentage and the mole fraction, right? Molality, right? And one is ppm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are using out of this 5 quantity, we are using for calculating the, or we say expressing concentration of the solution, right? So the number of units which are used to express the concentration of the solution from the following is equal to 5. Which 5 quantities? That is the mass percentage, mole fraction, molarity, and molality, and one more, that is ppm, parts per million. So these quantity we are basically used for calculating the concentration of the solution. ठीक है? So I hope यहाँ तक सबको clear है. ठीक है? चलो. So we are going to solve the next question. That is the density of the 1 molar solution of compound X is this. Now the correct option for the molality of the solution. So here density is given. So this is just like the जो भी दो क्वेश्चन पहले किया था, it is very much similar to this question only, right? Because the density of the one molar solution is given, and you need to calculate the molality of the solution. And molar mass of the compound is also given, that is 85 gram. ठीक है? So how will you calculate? Can anyone tell me the answer for this? No? No one? Chalo. I'll explain. Here again, the density is given. So density is given, and density is 1.25 gram per milliliter. ठीक है? Now, and the density of one molar solution. So one molar means again, what do you mean by the one molar? That is one mole in 1000 ml of solution. 1 mole in 1000 ml of solution. This is the basic definition of one molar, right? Now, we know this density is given, 1 molar is given. Now we have to calculate the molality. So again, we're using the same way. How will you calculate the molality? That is, molality is nothing but the number of moles and mass of the solvent divided by mass of solvent. Mass of solvent in kilogram. So this is how we can calculate molality, right? So we know the number of moles, that is 1 mole. But how will you calculate the mass of the solvent, right? So mass of the solvent we calculate by using a density concept. So density is equal to mass of solution divided by volume of the solution. Volume of solution. So we can calculate mass of the solution from this. Mass of solution. Mass of solution comes out to be density into volume of solution. Okay. So what is density here? So we know that density is given, that is 1.25 gram. And what is the volume of the solution? So the volume is also, we know that is 1000 ml. So on solving, you'll get 1250 gram. So this is the mass of the solution. ठीक है? यहाँ तक किसी को कोई दिक्कत नहीं? Now, how will you calculate mass of the solvent? So again, we are using the same concept, that is mass of solute plus mass of solvent. So mass of solute plus mass of solvent is equal to mass of solution. ठीक है? Mass of solute plus mass of solvent is equal to mass of the solution. So we can calculate mass of solvent by using the formula like solution and subtract solute. Okay, solution minus solute. So mass of the solution we know that is 1250 gram. And what is the mass of solute? That is 1 molar given. 1 mole now. So we know mole is equal to mass upon molecular mass. So mass is equal to N into molecular mass. Since molecular mass is 85 and number of mole is 1, so it is equal to 1 into 85. So this is equal to 85 gram. So this is the mass, 85 gram. So यहाँ subtract करो. What you will get? 1250 minus 85. बराबर. 1250 minus 85. So you'll get 1165. You'll get 1165 grams. 1165 grams. So this is the mass of the solvent. So बस निकल गया अपना आंसर. We need to calculate molality ना. तो molality is equal to number of moles, that is 1. और इसको ग्राम में है. So just convert this into kilogram. So किलोग्राम में कितना हो जाएगा? Divided by 1000 कर दूं. तो divided by 1000 किया तो आ गया 1.165. 1.165. So बस निकल गया मोलालिटी आपका. So मोलालिटी कितना आएगा? पक्का रेशियो में ही आएगा, इतना तो कंफर्म हो गया. तो ये और ये तो ऑप्शन है नहीं, एक से तो कम ही आएगा ना. So this is 1 divided by 1.165. Right. The value is 0.8583. So this value, that is option number D. So option number D is absolutely correct. That is 0.8583. Right. So which option is correct, beta? That is option number D. समझ आया सबको? ऐसे हमने टोटल 2 क्वेश्चंस कर लिए हैं, तो आई होप ये वाला कॉन्सेप्ट तो तुम लोगों को बिल्कुल क्लियर हो जाना चाहिए कंसंट्रेशन डिफाइनिंग टर्म में, दैट हाउ विल यू कोरिलेट डेंसिटी एंड molarity to each other by using the concept of density, right? So using the concept of density, if the molarity is given, you can calculate molarity. Similarly, if the molarity is given, then using the concept of density, you can calculate molality, right? So this is interrelated to each other, and the density is helping to create relationship between this molarity and molarity. जल्दी से बता दो एक बार, सबको कंफर्म हो गया? यहाँ तक क्लियर हो गया सबको? चल, now the next question is the right option for the mass of CO2 produced by heating 20 gram of 20% pure limestone is. So you have to find out the correct option for the mass of CO2 produced by heating 20 gram of 20% pure limestone. So this is the limestone, that is CaCO3. This will produce CaO and Ca2. So you have to calculate the mass of CO2 produced by heating 20 gram of 20% pure limestone, right? So from this equation, we can say that that is CaCO3 and this will. So first of all, calculate 20 gram of 20% pure limestone, right? So this is the 20 gram into 20% of the pure limestone, that is 100. So 0, 0, 0, 0 cancel, 2 to 4 gram. So actually you need to calculate what amount of CO2 produced by the 4 gram of CaCO. ठीक है, तो ये निकालना है एक्चुअल में कि amount of CO2 produced by 4 gram of CaCO3. So from the given equation we can say that is 1 mole of CaCO3, 1 mole of CaCO3 will produce 1 mole of CO2, 1 mole of CO2. Now you can convert this into mass, right? So how will you convert mole into mass? Because we know mole is equal to mass upon molecular mass, right? So we actually calculate mass by mole multiplied by molecular mass, right? So 1 mole of calcium carbonate. So calcium having atomic number 40, carbon having atomic number 12, and oxygen having atomic number 16, 3 the 48. So this is 48 plus 12, right? 48 plus 2, 50, 60, 60 plus 40, that is 100, right? So we can say that 100 gram of calcium carbonate will produce CO2. CO2 means 12 plus 32, that is 44. So 44 gram of CO2, right? So we can say that 100 gram of CaCO3 will produce 44 gram of CO2. So in question they're asking 4 gram. So 4 gram of CaCO3 will produce, that is 44 divided by 100 for 1 gram, multiply by 4. So this is how we can solve this, right? So on solving, what you'll get? On solving, what you'll get, beta? So this will comes out to be 4, and this will be cancelled 25. So this is 44 divided by 25. So on solving, you will get 1.76 gram. 1.76 gram. So which one is the correct option? That is option number A. So option number A is correct for this question. Okay, 1.76 gram. So I hope this question is also very, very easy. Just here keyword is 20 gram of 20% pure limestone. So 20 gram of 20%. So 20% का 20 gram निकाल लो. That is 20 into 20 divided by 100. अभी निकाला था ना? 40% of 200 gram. So how will you calculate? That is 40 into 200 divided by 100. Right. So this is how we can actually calculate the like this question. Okay. So थोड़ा सा maths भी use कर रहे हैं हम लोग साथ ही साथ. So the correct option is 1.76 gram. Now move to the next question. That is the density of the solution is 2.15 gram milliliter. Then masses of 2.5 milliliter solution in correct significant figures here. So you need to calculate the answer in the correct significant figures, right? So the density of the solution is given, which is equal to 2.15 gram per milliliter. Then the masses of 2.5 ml solution in a correct significant figure is, right? So we have four options. So density is given. So let me write the density first. So density is given, and this is equal to 2.15 gram per milliliter, right? Then mass of 2.5 ml solution is. So you have to calculate mass of 2.5 ml solution in the correct significant figures. Okay? So mass निकालना है आपको. So we know that you need to calculate mass of 2.5 ml solution, right? Now we know that density is equal to mass of the solution, divided by volume of the solution. Okay? So density is equal to mass of the solution divided by option B. Okay, 11th boys गांधीनगर ने reply किया है. That is option B. Okay बेटा, अभी check करते हैं. So density is equal to mass of the solution upon में volume of the solution. So from here we can calculate the mass of solution, right? We can calculate mass of solution. So कितना आएगा mass of solution? Can anyone tell me? That is density into volume of the solution. ठीक है? Density into volume of the solution. So what is the density here? So we know density is given 2.15. And what is the volume? So volume of the solution. Then mass of 2.5 ml solution. Na? So volume is also given, that is 2.5. So just multiply this 2.15 into 2.5, you will get 5.375 gram. So this is the mass of the solution you have, right? That is 5.375 gram. So we can say that since 2.5 having two significant figures, कितने significant figures थे? 2, right? So the mass of solution in the correct significant figure will be. So क्या बोला था? Yeah, you have to calculate the the density is given, then mass of 2.5 ml solution in correct significant figure. So they are asking in the correct significant figure. So here we can say that this value is in 2, right? 2 significant figure. So we can also round off this value to 2. So we have 5.375. So we can write, if the value is more than 5, then we know that we can add one number. So we can write this 0.375, we can write it 5.4 gram. Okay? So which option is correct? That is C. So not B option beta. The correct answer is option number C. So option number C is the correct. Okay? Okay. So move to the next question, that is, in 1 molar solution that contains 0.5 mole of solute, so there is. So what do you mean by the 1 molar solution? Basically, what do you mean by the term 1 molar solution? Right, 1 molar solution. So basically 1 molar means 1 small m. Right, 1 molar means 1 mole in 1000 gram of solvent. 1000 gram of solvent. So this is the basic definition of 1 molar. Similar, 1 molar is equal to 1 mole in 1000 ml of the solution, right? So these two are different in just terms of volume and mass of the solvent. Okay? So 1 molar solution means 1 mole in the 1000 gram of the solvent. We are asking 1 mole solution that contains 0.5 mole, right? So किसने बोला है आंसर बी? तो जेएनबी भावनगर ने बोला है आंसर बी इसका करेक्ट होगा. अभी चेक करते हैं बेटा कि विच ऑप्शन इज करेक्ट, राइट? चलो, सो अगर 1 मोल में 1 मोल 1000 ग्राम के अंदर है, दे आर आस्किंग कंटेन 0.5 मोल। सो भाई 1 मोल अगर 1000 ग्राम सॉल्वेंट है तो 0.5 मोल, so 0.5 मोल कितना कंटेन करेगा? ऑब्वियसली 500 ग्राम ऑफ सॉल्वेंट ही तो करेगा। 500 ग्राम ऑफ सॉल्वेंट, क्योंकि 1 मोल इन 1000 ग्राम इसका मतलब, तो 0.5 मोल कितना आएगा? 500 ग्राम। तो बिल्कुल सही बताया था बेटा, दैट इज ऑप्शन बी, दैट इज 500 ग्राम ऑफ द सॉल्वेंट। और ये क्वेश्चन देखो नीट 2022 में आया हुआ है क्वेश्चन, ठीक है। सो दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन और बहुत सिंपल, ज्यादा सिंपल क्वेश्चन है, ठीक है। तो ऑप्शन बी इज एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट। नाउ मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, that is an organic compound contain 78% by weight carbon and remaining percentage of hydrogen. So the right option for the empirical formula of this compound. So you need to calculate the empirical formula, right? How will you calculate the empirical formula? So I'll going to explain you a detailed method that by using this method you can calculate any empirical and molecular formula related क्वेश्चंस, राइट। सो मैं एक अच्छे से आइडिया दे देता हूँ तुम लोगों को, कोई सा भी क्वेश्चन है एम्पेरिकल या फिर मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला कैलकुलेशन, हाउ विल यू कैलकुलेट दिस, राइट। सो एक बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट टाइप का तुम्हें बता देता हूँ। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ऑलवेज राइट द इन द टैबुलर फॉर्म, दैट इज फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल नेम ऑफ द एलिमेंट। सो एलिमेंट नेम लिखो। So in this question we have two elements, that is one is carbon and remaining is hydrogen. So carbon and hydrogen. अब फटाफट इनका परसेंटेज लिखो। सो परसेंटेज कितना गिवन है? कार्बन हैविंग परसेंटेज 78 एंड रिमेनिंग हाइड्रोजन मतलब 78 एंड 2 80 22, तो 22 ग्राम हो गया हाइड्रोजन। नाउ मॉलिक्यूलर मास सबका बताओ। So we know molecular mass of carbon is 12 and hydrogen is 1. Now you can calculate number of moles. So now you can calculate number of moles. How will you calculate? Mass upon molecular mass. That is 78 divided by 12. That is 22 divided by 1. So यहाँ पे मोल्स निकल जाएगा। तो कितना मोल्स निकलेगा फटाफट बताओ। That is पहला है 78 divided by 12. So this will comes out to be 6.5. ठीक है। Now 22 by 1, this will comes out to be 22. So ये तो हो गया हम लोग का number of mole. Now we have simple D option. Okay बेटा अभी चेक करते हैं। Now we write simple molar ratio. So simple molar ratio, how will you write? Just divide by the smallest quantity. इन दोनों में देखो छोटा वैल्यू कौन सा है, तो 6.5 है ना, तो 6.5 से सबको डिवाइड कर दो। तो डिवाइडेड बाई 6.5, ये 22 डिवाइडेड बाई 6.5, तो ये तो 1 हो गया। ये कितना होगा फटाफट? दैट इज 22 डिवाइडेड बाई 6.5, तो ये आ गया 3.38, ये आ गया 3.38, राइट। सो विच ऑप्शन इज करेक्ट? तो सिंपल मोलर रेशियो तो यहाँ तक हमारा निकल गया है, राइट। तो सिंपल मोलर रेशियो निकल गया। नाउ इन द नेक्स्ट स्टेप व्हाट यू नीड टू कैलकुलेट, that is 3 and this is 3.38. Now you can convert this into a simple whole number ratio, right? Because this is 3.38 we have and this is simple molar. So simple whole ratio, right? So we can write 1 as 1 and 3.38. So we can write 3.38 as 3, right? अगर मान लो यहाँ पे 3.38 ना होके 3.5 होता, राइट, तो उसको तुम 3 एज्यूम नहीं कर सकते थे ना। उस केस में क्या करना होता, आपको 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करना होता, तो ये हो जाता 7, और ऊपर वाले को भी मल्टीप्लाई करना होता 2 से, तो वो हो जाता 2। तो याद रखो अगर 5 से कम है, 0.5 से कम है, देन यू कैन कंसीडर एज 3, राइट। अगर 3.4 है तो भी कंसीडर कर लो 3, बट इफ दिस इज 3.5, राइट, इफ दिस इज 3.5 then you can't consider as a 3, right? Then you have to multiply with the next number so that you can just make it whole number. So this is the simple molar ratio, or we say whole ratio. So C we have 1 and H we have 3. So we have a formula CH3. So which option is correct beta? That is option number D. So I hope तुमने यही बोला था 11th boys गांधीनगर, D. Yes beta, very good. So option D is absolutely correct, right? So this is the correct statement. ठीक है, चलो। Now the next question is which one of the following has a maximum number of atoms? You need to calculate. फटाफट. I'll give you 15 seconds for this question. क्योंकि ये question बहुत ज़्यादा easy है. And you all need to calculate out of this 4 option which of the following has the maximum number of atoms. फटाफट calculate करो जल्दी से. Which having the maximum number of atoms? Yeah, 11th boys ने बोला गांधीनगर C. Rest all बाकी सब भी reply करो फटाफट. जल्दी से आई एम वेटिंग फॉर रिप्लाई. आई गिव यू 15 सेकंड. उसके बाद फिर मैं सॉल्व करूंगा इसको. जेएनबी भावनगर ने भी बोला है सी. वेरी गुड. कैलकुलेट फास्ट फटाफट. फाइंड आउट करो फटाफट जल्दी से. चलो, तो जिन्होंने आंसर दिया अभी देखते हैं उनका आंसर कितना करेक्ट है कितना नहीं. सो ऐसा जब भी क्वेश्चन आता है ऑलवेज रिमेंबर वन ट्रिक. व्हाट? दैट इज 1 मोल. या दैट इज 1 मोल is always equal to Avogadro number, that is Na, that also equal to 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 atom molecules or ion, and 1 mole is also equal to their molecular mass. Molecular mass, right? So we can say that 1 gram of Mg. So magnesium having molecular mass 12. Molecular mass, right? So molecular mass of magnesium is 24. So 24 gram of magnesium, 24 gram of magnesium contain Na number of atom molecules or ion. So 1 gram contain, Na divided by 24, right? Similar for O2, similar for the O2, we can say that C, okay? Similar for the O2, we can say that this is Na divided by how much? That is 32. So that is equal to 32 gram. Similar for the lithium, we can say that this is equal to Na by 7 gram. And for this Na divided by 108 gram, right? So out of this, which value is more? Because we know that कि नीचे जितनी बड़ी वैल्यूज होगी वो उतना छोटा होगा. सबसे छोटा है Na सिल्वर वाला, उसके बाद से आ गया ऑक्सीजन, फिर आ गया अपना मैग्नीशियम. तो सबसे बड़ी क्वांटिटी यही होगी, दैट इज Na/7, यानी लिथियम. तो सभी बच्चों ने बिल्कुल सही बोला था, दैट इज ऑप्शन सी. तो ऑप्शन सी इज एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट, राइट? दैट इज 1 gram of the lithium, they contain the maximum number of atoms, right? तो जेएनबी कोल्हापुर, जेएनबी अरावली, सबने सही बोला है. वेरी गुड. जेएनबी भावनगर, जेएनबी क्लास गर्ल गांधीनगर, 11th बॉयज गांधीनगर. यस बेटा, वेरी मच करेक्ट. तो सबने ही सही बोला है, बिल्कुल सही ट्राई किया है. जेएनबी कोल्हापुर ने भी बोला है. ठीक है, चलो गुड. सो दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन. सो आई होप सबको समझ आ रहा है अच्छे से, है ना? चलो. The next question is the number of moles of hydrogen molecule required to produce 20 mole of ammonia through the Haber process. तो ये क्वेश्चन तो हमारा नीट में आया है अभी. नीट में ये क्वेश्चन आया था हमारा 2020 या 21, ऐसे आया था ये क्वेश्चन. सो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है, ठीक है? सो नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ हाइड्रोजन मॉलिक्यूल रिक्वायर्ड टू प्रोड्यूस 20 मोल्स ऑफ अमोनिया थ्रू हैबर प्रोसेस, राइट? सो चलो देखते हैं फटाफट क्या ऑप्शन आता है. So सबसे पहले Haber process. What is this Haber process, बेटा? Haber process is the method which is used to produce ammonia, right? Ammonia बनाने के लिए Haber process we are using. So can anyone tell me the correct equation for the Haber process? What are the desired chemical reaction that takes place in the Haber process? Anyone? देखो, this is N2 plus 3H2. And this will give 2NH3, right? This will give 2NH3. So this is the required equation for the Haber process. N2 plus 3H2, this will give 2NH3. So initially we can say that 1 mole of N2 react with the 3 mole of H2 to produce the 2 mole of NH3. Now in this question they're asking the number of mole of hydrogen molecule required to produce 20 moles of ammonia, right? So we know that 3 mole of hydrogen, 3 mole of hydrogen, 3 mole of hydrogen require 2 mole of ammonia, 2 mole of ammonia. Okay. So we can say that in this question they're asking how many moles of hydrogen required to produce 20 mole of ammonia. So 2 mole of ammonia के लिए 3 चाहिए. So for producing 1 mole of ammonia, we need 3 by 2. And for producing 20 mole of ammonia, they are using 3 by 2 into 20. So this 2 into 10, 10 into 3, 30. So बेटा 30 आया ना. Why सब लोग इसको बोल रहे थे 40, 40? 30 होगा ना करेक्ट आंसर इसका. ठीक है. यस सबने डी बोला है. वाई डी? एक सेकंड. हाँ, जेएनबी कोल्हापुर ने सही बोला है. दैट इज ऑप्शन सी. जेएनबी अरावली गर्ल्स. बेटा ए, वाई ए? द करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज सी, राइट? द करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज सी. यस, द करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज सी. जेएनबी भावनगर, जेएनबी अरावली गर्ल्स, सी बोला. गुड. चलो, मेरी मुझे पहले का तुम्हारा चैट शो हो रहा था इसलिए डी दिखा. बाकी जिन्होंने भी सी बोला है वो बिल्कुल ही सही. चलो गुड. ठीक है, चलिए आगे चलते हैं. बड़ा सिंपल क्वेश्चन था. The next is a mixture of 2.3 gram formic acid and 5.5 gram oxalic acid is treated with concentrated H2SO4. The evolved gases mixture is passed through a KOH pellets. Weight in a gram of the remaining product at HTP will be. So you have to calculate the evolved gas mixture is passed through the KOH pellets. Weight in gram of the remaining product. So weight of the gram in the remaining product you need to calculate, right? So we know this reaction basically, that is formic acid, also known as methanoic acid, and mixture of formic acid and oxalic acid, right? So first of all, this formic acid, this formic acid is treated with H2SO4. So when they are treated with H2SO4, that is H2SO4, what you will get, beta? That is H2O plus carbon monoxide, right? H2O plus CO. So at T is equal to 0, or we say initial phases, right? So a mixture of 2.3 gram of formic acid. So mixture is given 2.3 gram. So we can convert this into mole. So divided by their molecular mass, that is 46, we will get to know their mole, that is 1 by 20. So 1 by 20 mole of formic acid at initial, and 0 mole of this will form. Now at T is equal to some time, that is we say final. So यहाँ पे 0 मोल हो गया, ये तो पूरा रिएक्शन खत्म. और यहाँ पे कितना बन गया बेटा? 1 by 20 plus 1 by 20. ये हो गया. Similar for the oxalic acid, we know the formula of oxalic acid is H2C2NO. When they are treated with the H2SO4, H plus, they will convert H2O plus CO, right? H2O plus CO plus CO2. Okay, H2O plus CO plus CO2. Now here also the value is given, that is 4.5 gram and divided by the molecular mass, that is 90. So here also आ गया 1 by 20. This is 0, this is 0, this is 0. At T is equal to final, some T. So this value becomes 0. This is 1 by 20. This is 1 by 20. This is also 1 by 20. Okay. Now, KOH will absorb CO2 and concentration H2SO4 will obtain water. So in the final solution, only CO is left, right? Because KOH will absorb CO2. So जहाँ भी CO2 है, here are CO2. So this will absorb by the KOH. And concentration H2SO4 will absorb H2, right? Water. So in the final product, what will left? Only left is CO. So this is what we left. Okay? So this is what we left. सो मोल ऑफ सीओ फॉर्म, कितने मोल ऑफ सीओ फॉर्म होंगे? एक यहाँ लेफ्ट हो रहा है और एक यहाँ लेफ्ट हो रहा है, ठीक है? तो फ्रॉम हेयर एंड हेयर दिस 2 moles of CO is left. So moles of CO form, that is 1 by 20 plus 1 by 20, which is equal to 1 by 10, right? So what is the mass? So mass of CO is equal to moles, that is 1 by 10 into molecular mass, that is 28. So solving will get 2.8 gram, right? So correct option is C. So जिस बच्चे ने D बोला था, बेटा D is not the correct one. The correct is option number. So I hope सबको clear हो गया होगा. Anyone having any kind of doubt till? किसी को जिसको समझ नहीं आया हो, you can ask. फटाफट. This is the last question for this class. If you have any doubt, beta, you can ask me. Anyone having any kind of doubt? No? So हमने बहुत अच्छे अच्छे क्वेश्चंस ट्राई किए, मोल कॉन्सेप्ट पे बड़े अच्छे लेवल के क्वेश्चंस किए. तुम्हें इन सब क्वेश्चंस को दोबारा एक बार प्रैक्टिस करना है एंड ट्राई टू सॉल्व मोर क्वेश्चंस, राइट? जस्ट पीवाईक्यू सॉल्व करो, जो भी प्रीवियस ईयर आया है, whether it is a JEE means or a NEET examination question, try to solve this question as well, right? So if you are trying to solve more and more questions, then your practice will be good, and definitely you are very confident and you are able to solve numerical related to this topic, right? Okay, I have. Yeah. Sir, repeat please. Beta, because in this question they're asking a mixture of 2.3 gram of formic acid and 4.5 gram of oxalic acid is treated with concentrated H2SO4. So write the equation oxalic acid and the formic acid. So whenever the formic acid react with H2SO4, they will form H2O and CO. Whenever the oxalic acid is treated with H2SO4, they will form H2O, CO and CO2. Now they are saying that is the gas evolved mixture is passed through KOH pellets. So जो KOH है, they absorb CO2. So KOH absorb CO2 and H2SO4 absorb H2O. So what we left? We left with CO. That is here 1 mole of CO and here also 1 mole of CO is left. Total number of mole of CO left is 1 by 20 plus 1 by 20, which is equal to 1 by 10. Now, if you know the moles, then we calculate the mass, moles into molecular mass. So this is how we'll calculate. Done? चलो, so thank you guys. This is all for today class. Next class में मिलते हैं और फिर वहां हम लोग इसको और सॉल्व करेंगे, ठीक है? Sure. Yes, बेटा. Thank you. Thank you.